And this is and you laugh, but to get that movie by itself, all right, now
you can't.
Yes, you can.
Well,
but you have to pay $400 for it.
For VHS.
For
it never went to DVD.
A VHS copy of Pac-Man Saves Christmas is worth $400.
Wow.
Oh, no, it was legit. It had the cover and everything.
Yeah, otherwise you have to buy it in a compilation disc, and it's only like $5, which I was okay with the compilation because I fast-forwarded to the Christmas movie. I was cool with that.
Technically, it was $13 after shipping and handling.
Yeah, but that's still a lot better than $400 for a VHS player, which, by the way, no one has VCRs anymore, so how am I going to play the damn thing? Unless I take a trip down to Salvation Army and bring the bug bugs back to the insane asylum with the movie.
No, we just shrank them.
Oh, that's right. We did just shrink the bed bugs. They were getting a little smaller. We're going to go down to some more music here on Chuckles Crypt. How about a little Faith No More tonight? You feeling like some Faith No More? And no, I am not playing the typical Faith No More song. However, we are playing Fallen to Pieces.
See, I'm somewhere in between. My life is
I'm somewhere in between. My life is falling to pieces. Somebody put me together between my love and my agony. You see, I'm somewhere in between. My life is falling to pieces. Somebody put me together. Somebody put me together.
Little Faith No More, and it's not the typical song you hear that you hear on 94 HJY all the time. It's a great song, but we don't need to hear Epic again, not for a while. And that is the only song they play of theirs. By the way, Faith No More has a new album out. Go pick it up if you're into them. I kind of like it. It's pretty hardcore. Now, let's get down to another list. Why not? And it'll be the last one for the night before we wrap it up. Top 5 movie games out there. And there are a lot of movie-based video games. And unfortunately, more so than not, if the movie is released, the video game's released too, the video game sucks. It does not follow anything to the movie, and it makes you mad. You break it. It's just not worth it. But the top 5, and I agree with a lot of these that this guy put up here. We'll start from 5 and go down. I know a couple people in the room aren't going to agree with this one. Number 5, Friday the 13th. It came out for the Nintendo series. Now, I don't know why you put that on the list, but that game was brutally hard. I don't know anybody that beat that without using a Game Genie. And if you don't know what a Game Genie is, you didn't grow up in the NES time. Number 4, Jurassic Park for Sega Genesis. That was pretty cool because that was the first time you could play as a dinosaur, which was a velociraptor, and you would go around eating people. And that's fun. Number 3, I had given this one out last week as one of my favorites, or last time we were on the air. Aliens 3 for Sega Genesis. That game was fun. Did not follow the movie at all.
Which is probably good for it.
Right, but it was fun, and it was a challenge. Number 2, Aliens Resurrection, which came out for the PlayStation, and that was it was good. It was better than the movie.
A clear case of a video game being better than the movie it was based on. That movie was wretched. And
the game itself was kind of like it had all the trilogy in it, and then it wrapped up with Resurrection. It was pretty cool. I remember in the water jumping down into that and getting messed up by the aliens, and it was one of very few games that it could make you jump because the suckers would come out of the ceiling and out of the vents and at you. And if you played it in the dark and you turned on up the surround sound, it was a really cool game. Number 1, and yes, I agree with this being number 1 because this game you can lose yourself into. And Part 3 is coming out this November. Star Wars Battlefront. Those games are flipping awesome. They kind of wrap in all 6 of the movies in every one of them, and it's really nothing to do with the movies other than it's very similar. And it uses, the first one I remember uses clips from the Star Wars movies. That was a fun game. I agree with that. Unfortunately, we're getting to that point in time where we're going to have to be wrapping things up. But next time we come here, we're going to talk about things all Jurassic Park, dinosaurs. It's going to be all the rave again. You watch, this thing's going to blow up just as big as Transformers did. It's a new saga, and it's getting introduced into a new genre of kids. So this thing is going to blow up just as big as the Transformers series did. I'm looking forward to talking about that. And if you guys are looking for a good time, you can't go see Weird Al this weekend. He's sold out. But you still can tune in to our show.
And listen to them again and again.
And again and again. And you can stick around for the Haunted Cabaret, where my PG-13 goes to more of a PGR. Yeah. It's kind of close to that.
That's an intriguing
I've never been
genre.
rated PGR before. But that's
yep, you
good
are
one.
now PGR. Now let's wrap things up with a little Weird Al Yankovic. And this is one of my all-time favorite songs. Amish Paradise here in Chuckles Crypt, Rhode Island Free Radio. I'll be seeing you guys in a couple minutes.
As I walk through the valley where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife and realize she's very plain. But that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know I shun fancy things like electricity. At 4:30 in the morning I'm milking cows. Jebediah feeds the chickens and Jacob plows. Fool, and I've been milking and plowing so long that even Ezekiel thinks that my mind is gone. I'm a man of the land, I'm into discipline. Got a Bible in my hand and a beard on my chin. But if I finish all of my chores and you finish thine, then tonight we're gonna party like it's 1699. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. I churn butter once or twice, living in an Amish paradise. It's hard work and sacrifice, living in an Amish paradise. We sell quilts at discount price, living in an Amish paradise. A local boy kicked me in the butt last week. I just smiled at him and I turned the other cheek. I really don't care, in fact I wish him well, 'cause I'll be laughing my head off when he's burning in hell. But I ain't never punched a tourist even if he deserved it. An Amish with a tool, you know that's unheard of. I never wear buttons but I got a cool hat, and my homies agree I really look good in black. Fool, if you come to visit you'll be bored to tears. We haven't even paid the phone bill in 300 years. But we ain't really quaint, so please don't point and stare. We're just technologically impaired. There's no phone, no lights, no motor car, not a single luxury. Like Robinson Crusoe, it's as primitive as can be. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. We're just plain and simple guys living in an Amish paradise. There's no time for sin and vice, living in an Amish paradise. We don't fight, we all play nice, living in an Amish paradise. Hitching up the buggy, churning lots of butter. Raise the barn on Monday, soon I'll raise another. Think you're really righteous? Think you're pure in heart? Well, I know I'm a million times as humble as thou art. I'm the pious guy the little omelets wanna be like, on my knees day and night, scoring points for the afterlife. So don't be vain and don't be whiny, or else, my brother, I might have to get medieval on your hiney. We've been spending most our lives living in an Amish paradise. We're all crazy men and nice, living in an Amish paradise. There's no cops or traffic lights, living in an Amish paradise. But you'd probably think it bites, living in an Amish paradise. Yeah!
Listen to the sound of footsteps in the dark, to voices that may not be quite human, to the sound of screams in the night. The Haunted Cabaret, the home of all things horror, on Rhode with your host, George Garner. The Haunted Cabaret starts now.